Damn, that definitely spices things up a little bit. Oh, geez, do you think we could just go with a full dry setup for the sake of it? I mean, it is supposed to dry out near the end. I don't know. That's a weird one. Yeah, I think I might just risk it anyway. I mean, I can soon just bump the aero up or down if I need to.
Track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
I'm just going to go cruise around on the hards for 2 or 3 laps and
All personnel be aware. Car
then I'll
leaving.
come in and try and bang in a time on softs if I can. Oh, dear oh dear. How was he retired already? Well, there's no car anywhere that I can see. He was one of the first ones out, wasn't he? Jesus, how the hell do you do that? Oh, good lord, yeah. You got to admit, some people just manage to amuse you every day somehow. Yeah. It feels weird when you do like time trial in Mercedes and then you come over and you're in like a Red Bull or a Williams or something else. Comment on the live chat there a minute ago. Come to see how the real drivers do it. I wouldn't go that far, but anyway. We'll see what we can do. It's a little bit of a blind apex for turn 1 and that's kind of annoying too. I think in the end, as long as I can get within half a second of probably Aaron at least, I'll be happy. Oh, that's invalid. 2 corners to go. It doesn't matter, it's only on hards. What you just did. Got away with one there. Oh god, that's too deep. The whole thing is like, ever since I made the commitment to the transition over to the wheel probably, I don't know, a week ago or whenever I decided that, you know, it was time to do it, the whole thing that's probably actually giving me the most grief is just getting used to the whole braking side of things, you know? Like I think, well, once I can get that down pat, and, you know, I'm confident that I know what I'm doing and I can really push pretty damn hard, I think I should be okay. Oh my god, you're joking. Oh gee. Oh well, there's a laugh for anybody watching. I invalidated before I even got to turn 1. I invalidated on that outside curve. Oh, good lord. I mean, fair enough though. I mean, you do have to, you know, keep your car in boundaries, so I'm not going to argue with that. And besides, like I said, I'm only cruising around here on hards. Probably the only person doing this actually, or is someone else out? Let's see if I can actually get through turn 1 this time. Well, ram wide, but the lap still counts. So at the moment, I'll take that. Man, traction coming out of turn 2 is just a absolute, oh, it's horrendous. There's only one word for it. Only 1.3 seconds off Aaron by the time we get to the middle sector.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
It's not too bad. Don't invalidate the final corner. There we go. Finally got something in that counts. 1.8 seconds off. On the hard tyres though. Not too bad. Quicker than what I was doing in all my practice runs. So I just hope that for goodness sake I actually get bumped out of the 10. It shouldn't matter anyway, because oh god, how have I done that? There you go, there's another meme for anybody watching. You can do what you want with that. I just spun out coming out of the turn 2, I bunny up the curb at about 80 k's in second gear. And it spun me out. Oh dear oh dear. I even manage to amuse myself sometimes with some of the shit that I do. How long have we got? 10 minutes. Get demoted down to P9 as my teammate goes across the line. That's not too bad. Yeah, well, I did one little quality sim about probably 10 minutes before the lobby started up, and I managed, I think it was a 4.6 or a 4.7, but I screwed up like 2 or 3 different parts, but yeah, I'm just coming out now. Yeah, coming out on a set of softs and see what happens. I got a bit confused last night too when we went to do the little GT Sport enduro that we do, because the button mapping's all different. So I'm trying to look back and shit, and I'm thinking like, why isn't this working? And then I'm thinking, oh, hang on, it's all different. So like I'm pressing one button that on here and like I don't know, look back, but on GT Sport it's putting the right hand indicator on. And I'm thinking like, no, that's not what I want. Alright, let's go see what we can do in a set of softs. Relatively clear track, so hopefully no one comes out. in front of me and kind of screws me up a little bit. Really? Must have invalidated or screwed him up. That's a nice run through turn 1 there. That's probably the best one I've actually ever done.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, it should be. That's pretty impressive. Purple in sector 1 apparently. A little bit wide in that first left-hander. Five hundredths off Aaron in the middle sector. I will take this. I'm on for a good lap. Oh, I thought that was invalid there. Up to the line. P2! Jesus, where the... Oh, I will take that. I don't even know where that come from. Bloody hell, what a laugh. And on cue he goes fastest anyway, so... Still, like... Damn, that was a good lap. I'm happy with that. I think I might even leave it at that too, just because if it does dry out at the end of the race, depending on how early or how late it does it, might like to keep a set of softs at hand. I'm really pleased with that, but at the same time, before he went quickest, I know where that 600s can be found. Like, I ran wide in 2 particular corners, could have been a bit more aggressive on power out of turn 2, and probably could have been a little bit more aggressive at the final corner, mainly just with the entry speed. I backed off quite a bit more than what I ought of, but why am I complaining? Fucking P2. I'm going to bank on that, so 5 minutes left. I'll sit back and have me coffee. If it's not cold by now. That's not too bad. Gee, Reno nearly drove right through me. Oh, you nearly just... Yeah. But that's what I say though about like a lot of the guys in here, and you can dandy say it about all of them. On their given day, they can be bloody quick. But... Is he really? Oh, Josh will be living with that. How am I purple in sector 1 by nearly a 10th over anybody? Jesus, I tell you, I got my line through turn 1 bang on. I couldn't replicate that if I tried.
4.4.
So looking, I'm just comparing my times to Aaron. About 2 tenths up in the first sector, lose about 3 tenths in the middle, and I gain about 2 hundredths in the final. So sector 2 is where that lap really fell away, and if I could gain that, if I could have been able to hang on to that 3 tenths, I'd be on pole right now. But look at that spread over the field though. 8 tenths covering the top 10.
96.1 kilometers per hour.
It doesn't sound like a lot when you think about it, but yeah, well, I mean, there's 5 tenths from first to you in 9th, so... That's a guy that I've been doing a few practice races with. I think he must be in like the AOR Americas division or something, so... I've been doing a few practice races with him here and there, and he asked me yesterday before the F2 race started if he could come and race, so I said I'll have a chat to a few people, and Bob's your uncle, we're able to get him a seat, so hopefully he does alright. Yeah, so he's parked off, he's done. Who else we got cruising around? Anybody on the lap? I'll stay on board here for 2 seconds. I think the start of the race is actually going to catch a lot of people out. Oh, he's spun! Legend has lost it out of the final corner. Or the penultimate corner, I should say. Easy enough to do. Oh, I can't even get it around properly. If someone else was coming in the pits there, that would have been an absolute mammoth accident. Everybody heading out. Yep. There goes Bailey, there goes Seb. Phil's out there, Josh is out there. Towel's out there. Where's Aaron? Or is he throwing the towel in for this session? Yeah, bloody hell, he must have. Yeah, I can even... Yeah, bloody hell it is. I'm just looking at your onboard now from TV feed. Bloody hell, it's getting dark out there. Alright, I'll let you do your lap now. Nice, sir. Nice run. I'll have a look at what this first sector's going to be. Hang on. Not bad. Literally only a 10th off me. So you're damn near matching the leader's first sector. Keep it going. 28.8, good. 2 to go. P7 on a 104.6, that's not bad. Yeah, well, realistically, like another 10th or a bit more and you'd be literally right behind me.
We're 16th in the speed trap, 296.1 kilometers per hour.
I would definitely think so. Aaron's out in the lap. Geez, fill up the P2 on a 141. Josh is pole on a 4 flat, it doesn't really come as a surprise. Aaron's on a lap at the moment, Seb's done, so am I, Bailey's done. So I've out-qualified the Mercedes somehow. You're cruising back. Phil went up to P2, and he was... I don't know, maybe one of the Renaults. And who am I right? Yeah, Toddy's up to P5, just out of me. Here comes Aaron, but he's invalidated, and that would have put him P2. Josh is in no ARS, so he's done. You're coming back. So that is it. Hey, what has Mackenzie done? Why is he down in second last? He's down in 16th. Well, hang on, I'm going to check that. That can't be right. Like, I know he's not exactly feeling great. He is. He's invalidated every lap but one. He's done a 104.5, 104.5, 104.2, all invalid. Jesus, Mackenzie, you'd be P3 right now if you didn't do that. He's not going to be a happy chappy with himself. Bloody hell though, I'll take P6 and like 2/100ths of an improvement and I'd be 4th. Yeah, very true. I think we can both actually have a pretty good race from here if if we can actually get to the period in time where the weather changes, if we play our cards right, we could actually jump a few people. Depending on where we are though, when the time actually arises. Yeah, you're right. Start's probably going to be absolute bedlam. Well, while I'm on my own for a split second, I'd just like to say thank you everybody who is currently watching. I'll try not to make an ass out of myself, but yeah, should be good fun. Hope everybody's well on what is, quite frankly, a bit of a chilly Sunday morning where I am.
We need you to give other cars as much space as possible today. There's likely to be trouble down into turn 1.
I had no idea. Is there really? Oh jeez, look at that. That's not what we needed. I made a joke about, imagine if we had some rain about 2-3 days ago. Lesson learned. Don't make jokes about the weather, because, yeah, it'll come back to bite you. You just got back in time we're going. Oh Jesus! What is that for traction? Oh gee, I'm already worried after like 2 seconds of the formation lap being commenced. Hello. I was running 53, but I'd change it up to 55. 50. Yeah. It was on 65-60, but for the rain I actually put it back to 50. Kind of feel like that helps me out. Yeah. Well, if it doesn't work, at least you know you can blame me instead of yourself. That's what I used to always say about Mackenzie when I'd asked him for ideas. I said, well, if this doesn't work, it's all your fault. I'm a bit puzzled as to when it is actually going to dry out though. Like, I'm thinking maybe early 20s, like maybe 15 to go or something. I don't know, mandatory pit stop window's like lap 18, so I don't know. This could be a bit weird. I think the whole thing is though, it's going to be a race of obviously who's got the pace, but who's going to be able to look after everything a bit better and minimise those mistakes, because whoever can do that is going to be at the head of the queue and probably going to be in the best place to capitalise when the weather stops and when it dries out. And when you add all that together, they're probably going to win the race as well. Whew, jeez, first race on the wheel. I am honestly so nervous right now. Alright, well, good luck there. Try and get this thing off the line. Why are my arms shaking? I'm nervous. Alright, let's go. Oh, Phil's been spun, look out, go right. Did you make it through okay? Sweet. Already! I was about to say, you got Bailey, didn't you? I'm not sure, I can't make a call on that because you guys were literally side by side when this was called. So we've gone from what, 6th and 8th up to 3rd and 5th. Bloody legend, it's terrific. What? ZMP6? How was Mackenzie come up From 16th. You're joking. I'm checking the race director. I don't believe you. Oh my god, Father. How has he come up 10 spots? In that short time. Oh my god. He must have literally got through, oh my god, all that bloody chaos and somehow got away with no damage or anything. Holy shit, Mackenzie, how the fuck? Yeah, I'm not even going to ask anymore. It's too confusing. How on earth? Yeah, Josh, Aaron, then me, Bailey, you. I'm not even too worried about trying to, like, fight these two when the safety car peels in. I'm more worried about just trying to make sure I can get going right. Like, you know, you'll have a dive, you know, if the opportunity arises. Say, like in my case, I don't know, Aaron or Josh fucking brakes late, locks up, runs off the road, you know. You're not going to completely stop and wait for them, but I'm not going to try any sins or anything. If this was a safety car with like 3 laps to go, then yes, I probably would. But it's not, so I don't even know what happened there at the start, to be honest. I don't know if, like, someone, I presume it was Josh because Phil was P2. I don't know if Josh has just come across on him or Phil's locked the rears or what, but it looked like a real lazy spin to start off with and then he just got finished off. So I don't know, that's a bit of a weird one. Mind if I ask you something? What's your rear tyre wear look like already? I'm 10. Yep. I've got 10% on the rear tyres. And there. Well, I've got 10% on both rears, 3 on the front left and 2 on the right. This is where traction is going to become a problem. I'm honestly just cruising around trying to keep no temp in these tyres, like, oh god, Aaron with a red cross next to his name. Oh, come on, not this again. I say again, it's the first time it's happened with him, but I've been in this spot before. And majority of the time I know what happens next. Okay. I think it's sorted itself out. He's only lagging a little bit here and there. Oh no, it's back. Oh god, it's not helpful. Safety car coming in. Slow up a bit there, Josh. Gotta give the safety car time to bugger off. Man, Joshy boy not waiting around. He wants to get this show on the road. I wouldn't even worry about trying to put up too much of a fight, to be honest. I'm just trying to settle into a rhythm here at the moment. I could have gone for a dive on Aaron up to the top of the hill, tried to take the lead, but there's no point. It's just stupid. Good lord. Traction is not friendly. That's an understatement. Oh, come on, how was that a warning, really? Bloody Codemasters. Oh, Aaron's way wide. Yeah, traction's not... I don't think it's anyone's best friend at the moment. Oh god, shit. I'm in a little bit of a awkward predicament here because I kind of want to let Bailey go, but then in saying that I feel like if I lose the grip of the top two, then the three of them are going to pull away. But yeah, I can only go down into fourth gear. If I go down into third to try and get the nose in, the back end just steps out. Yeah, that was a bunny up of the final corner over the curb. There goes Bailey. Nope, Legion's gone. Just losing touch with the top three a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to short shift and, you know, all that stuff like mad, but not really helping an awful lot. As far as I can tell, I'm keeping the gap to Mackenzie though, so... Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, Bailey's caught up like lightning quick to the back of Aaron.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Finally broke into the 115s.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what mine just said. I'm actually pulling away from Mackenzie somehow. Here goes Bailey on Aaron. Whew. I think this is honestly like the most focused I've actually had to be in a league race in a hell of a long time. Suppose that does come down to the wheel a bit as well. Mix 3, we have hard enough time getting the power down in the lean. Yeah, that's a 3 second.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
My engineers just told me pit for softs. Surely not. DRS enabled. There's the queue. Bail in, now. I think you're too far behind. Hopefully you shouldn't. I think Bailey might get held here. He is too. Yep, I'm out. I'm coming up the pits now. And I've jumped Aaron. I think that pit sequence screwed a lot of people over. Jesus! Yeah, don't be too greedy on traction. I nearly lost at 4th gear, turn 2. So yeah, don't try being no superhero just yet, because it'll... I just realised Aaron has gone on to mediums where the rest of us have gone on to softs. I think he might try go the 20 odd laps. Well, me and Bailey up here have gone softs. Josh should be in the pits somewhere here. Josh has gone on the medium. Josh has gone on the mediums as well. Those two are going to try go to the end. Yeah, on a damp surface, the middle compound of the tyre is more often the way to go. Softs won't, mediums is... I don't know. A lot of people are retiring at the moment. Safety car, VSC, something. I don't know why I'm asking for one, because no, my luck it'd probably actually hurt me instead of help me, but... Damn near matching Bailey. Oh, I've gone too deep. Why does he just let me go? Bailey with a 9.6, 9.7. Oh, that's wide. Yeah, somehow I found myself in P2 and only 3.5 seconds off. Only 3.5 seconds off Bailey, but I've got Josh up my ass after I just passed him and I can't get rid of him. Really just sitting in my slipstream and DRS at the moment, but it's a bit weird when you don't really have anyone to follow. Yeah. Well, I know Josh just set the fastest lap of the race and he's on medium, so... I was a bit 50-50 on turning in there. I saw him coming and I didn't know if he was going to go for the move or not. I saw him just show the nose in the mirror. Ah, that's too deep again. Oh, I just realised, I don't know what my problem is. I haven't changed my bloody brake bias back. Done that now, so now let's see how it feels. Oh, that's so much nicer already. Who did? Whoa! Where the hell did that come from? 3/10 quicker than anybody. Oh, stuff you, Mackenzie. Oh well. The problem I've got is I've got no ERS. I've got a bit of fuel I could play with. I'm just trying to think, because it was a wet start, do we need to use like 2 different tyre compounds? I'll probably have to anyway, because I saved 1 set of softs for the race and I'm on them, so... But yet again, the other set should have only like 5% wear or something, so... Shouldn't be too bad when you think about it. I'm just trying to think, when did we stop? Lap 14? 22 laps, well, the softs on heavy fuel can go about 17, and I'm actually keeping pace with Bailey at the moment, if not catching him a little bit. I wonder. Oh, he's definitely not hanging around anymore. I honestly still cannot believe I'm actually genuinely fighting for a podium in my first ever proper league race on a wheel. Oh god. What the f was that? That was the stupidest corner cut I've ever seen. I've been running some calculations in my head, and if we tried to go to the end at the tyre wear on the current rate of progress on the final lap, we'll have about 97%. So, there you go, big question. Do you want to risk it and maybe get a puncture, or are we just going to play it safe and stop? No, I just followed suit with what I saw Bailey do. Well, that and the engineer obviously told me that's what to do. I should have thought of that, to be honest. I'll probably re-emerge maybe in P6 or something. I'm really contemplating coming in now. Or in the next... Yeah, well, you can come in this lap because I've gone around again. Damn it, another 3 second. No, only 6. Have you pitted this lap? Yep. Come on, get out of the bloody way. Oops, sorry Josh.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out on track.
Oh, well, there goes Aaron, there goes Mackenzie. Oh, and I'm being held because they were working on you. I've just lost 5 seconds. I thought for sure you would have been gone. Yeah, well, I was on the straight coming out of bloody turn 3 or whatever. Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm stuck in the battle with cushion shit for 7th when I really should be battling the Alpha for like 6 and nearly trying to fight for 5th. Made a strategy blunder today. Oh well, shit happens. There goes Kush. Got him disposed of. Slow up in the middle of the corner anymore. Oh wow, and Sam's spun himself out and kind of half spun Phil. How I got a warning for a collision? There's nothing to do with me, he spun himself out. And he can't say Phil turned in on him because he was never far enough up to make the move. Good question. I don't know the answer. Oh, come on, how's that fair? Phil's got DRS off his teammate who's a bloody lap down. Well, he's dead anyway. Threw it off the track himself. Oh my god, and I've done the exact same. You utter twat. Crying out loud. Ugh. Too distracted, I think I've worked my way through all this. Nothing you can do about it though. Anyway, I'm going to try and take it off you, so sorry. Well, once I get back around here. I gotta admit, I seriously feel like I actually threw a genuine podium away. Honestly, just amazed at Bailey, though. Like, is he seriously going to try and go to the end? Yeah. No, I just assumed everybody had picked us off, so I never thought for a minute that it was actually close enough that the mediums could go to the end. So, yeah, kind of screwed both of us over there. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's only us two and Bailey that actually did that. Everybody else, as far as I'm aware anyway, has gone on to the mediums to try and go right to the end. Well, I'm battling Kush for P6, so unless something happens between the top 5, 6 is the best I'm going to end up with, which is I'm happy with, but at the same time, really annoyed because I was generally fighting for second. I mean, if Bailey actually makes it to the end, that's probably going to annoy me even more, because then that kind of tells me that maybe I could have got to the end. I might have had to give up second to Josh, but
They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:08.3. They have a time penalty of 3.0.
Robin's retired. Well, 6 is all I'm going to manage today, unless a mistake from Toddy maybe. Come on Toddy, you spun off in the F2 cars yesterday, do it again. Why is Bailey in 5th? I think Bailey spun. Yeah, Toddy's jumped him. He's ahead of me now. So if anything, maybe we made the right call by coming in. Because if we spun, we'd be even more screwed because we were further down. I wonder what happened though, if he actually spun, or if him and Josh made contact, which also wouldn't surprise me. Or has he done something even more stupid and run out of fuel? Because fuck, he's slow. Probably, and he's kind of forced me to go around the long way. So Kush is going to get me on penalties now. No, he's not. He must have gone, so I get 5th. Ha! Whoa! Oh, Bailey's tyres must have been melted. Oh, he's got a puncture! He's got a flat front left. So in the end, we did make the right call. Somehow Mackenzie has got 3rd in all of that. From 16th. Well, if there was a way to get your championship back on track, I think he's done a pretty damn good job. Are you really? Oh my god, you have to. There. I'll spectate you for the last 5 seconds. I'll give you some screen time. And there we go. Yeah, I made a bad call there for strategy, so that was I'll take the blame for that one. That should have been a podium, but hey ho, that's how this shit works out sometimes. But bloody look, I come out of the pits with like 10 laps to go in P9 or P10, and to come up and get 5th at the end, like holy crap. Oh yeah, on some level though, you do have to feel for Bailey. I mean, final lap, and he ends up with a puncture or something. Like, man, he ends up with a lot of bad luck in these races. Whew. Yeah, we should have. Like I said, I made a bad call. We should have gone on the mediums. Otherwise, I think the outcome for both of us of that race would have been very different. And yeah, so Kush got an extra 3 seconds in like the final 2 laps. So yeah, that kind of. Yeah, there's definitely a solid result on the table there for both of us. But anyway, on to Britain next week. And I'll still come away with 5th place and the fastest lap to boot, so I'll definitely take that. And oh man, that's a bit of hard work on the wheel, not gonna lie. Oh, good lord, I feel like my arms are about to fall off. Bloody 100% race Friday night, the F2 race yesterday morning, the Enduro last night, and now back for this. I'm going to have some time off. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I am bloody wrapped with that. Normally, I'd say P5 isn't great, but for a first race on the wheel and the pace that I had to go with it, I am bloody wrapped with that. Whew, keep moving forward now, I guess, but thank you to everybody who showed up on this beautiful Sunday morning. Hope everybody's well. And I'll see you all around for more than likely a new career mode video in the next few days. See how that goes. But I'll see you at Britain for the next round.